Good day, fire signs, and welcome to my channel. This is your bonus reading for the month. General random bonus reading here for all earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And so if you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and check out your affirmation for whatever, the affirmation for this reading, I suppose. I am choosing and not waiting to be chosen. I am choosing and not waiting to be chosen. Um, like always with a bonus reading or something, this is the earth signs. Just take it as it resonates, right? It might not resonate with you at all. But anyway, universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Ooh, two of diamonds is your main energy. Okay, somebody's cheating, and in this position, it could be you cheating. You could be cheating. So keep that in mind. It could be you cheating. It could be somebody cheating on you. Or it could be both. It could be, you cheating on somebody, somebody cheating on you. This doesn't have to be a romantic, thing. This can be a friend, a family member, a business partner, whatever. It can be anybody, okay? So don't jump and be like, oh, it must be my boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. It doesn't have to be like that, okay? This can be somebody else cheating on you and going behind your back and just doing some nasty stuff, kind of back backstabbing you. So, but also remember, this can be you too. You could be doing the cheating, all right? We're only human, at the beginning of it all here, you have celebrate your life. It's time for you to celebrate your life, celebrate the blessings that you already have. Not enough times do we look at, our lives and go, I am blessed. A lot of times all we do is focus on the negatives. But if you have a roof over your head and you have food in your belly, and whatnot, you have your needs met, then you are blessed. You are definitely blessed. Now, here's the thing with this card is the reason why they want you to celebrate your life is because it looks like you're busy trying to figure out how to get your wants, the things that you want, uh, new pair of shoes, new video game, new house, whatever. And the cards are kind of saying, hey, take a rest, relax. Don't worry about all that stuff. Your wants will always be there. There will always be new wants. You know, your needs are met, and you need to really focus on that right now and not the things that you want. All right, so that's all the cards saying there. Ooh, man, okay. You got the Queen of Spades here. So there is an instigator. Yeah, there is somebody who is resentful of you and wants to put a monkey wrench in your plans. Now this can be honestly, this can be anybody, but a lot of times this is like somebody that you spend a lot of time with, right? They kind of rely on you in certain ways, and doing something else, going into something else. Maybe there's a new job coming up, and that time is going to be taken away from that person. Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be that, but a lot of times people will become instigators and try to stop you from doing things because what you're doing is affecting their life, okay? But that doesn't always have to be that. It can be just somebody that's, jealous or, resentful of you and wants to put a stop to anything that you can do. You do have the cheater card here. So, now, what you need to do is you need to know all the facts about the situation and the person, right? So that when you confront them, you actually have some ammunition to be like, hey, this, that, and the other, why, Also, you can understand, if it's somebody who their time is going to be taken away from them, with you, or maybe even finances. Maybe you financially help this person, and you need to know, that this is going to affect them. Ooh, look at that. Yup. All right. So your past efforts are going to start paying out, and it's going to, and you have a chance to make a harvest. Okay. Uh, so say you had an Etsy shop or a YouTube channel like 6 months ago, or maybe you were a carpenter, maybe you were trying to get into carpentry, and it just didn't work out right. Things didn't, people didn't buy your stuff, people didn't watch your videos, whatever. Well, here at some point in time, you will see more results. Like people will start buying your wares or sending you messages. People will start watching your videos, liking them, and all that stuff. Or people are start talking to you about your carpentry and whatnot. And yeah, then that's when you need to jump on it. You need to start planting more seeds. You need to start making more wares, making more videos, whatever it is that you do. Start putting it out there that yeah, I'm a carpenter and I can do this, that, and the other. But more so than anything, you need to know a couple things here, right? When building a harvest season, remember that it takes a while. You got to take care of the plants. You got to help them grow, and that's the only way that you can reap, the fruits of your labor from that harvest. But it takes a while for a harvest to work, right? I think people give up way too easily when it comes to doing like some kind of like self-made business or whatever, like carpentry or an Etsy shop or YouTube channel. And you just need to remember that things take a lot of time. And here's the thing. Another thing that you need to know is I think also another thing that people miss out on is the business end. Like you can make your wares, you can build your decks, you can make your videos, but then there's the business end. How do I get my videos to be seen? How do I bring people into my Etsy shop, to buy stuff? How do I get people to hire me for this, that, or the other? And the thing is, so you got to learn the business sense, advertising, promoting, all that good stuff. And the best way I think to find out is go on YouTube. Just ask, how do I bring more customers into my Etsy shop? I bet you can find something. YouTube, if you're running a YouTube channel, there's tons of videos about how to make your business grow a little bit and whatnot. So definitely hit up YouTube when your harvest starts, when those past efforts start paying out and start planting those seeds and making that harvest, and definitely go at it harder than you went at it before and stick to it. Okay. Just remember, you got to stick to it. All right. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see what the Rider cards have to say. The Hermit. Yeah, you've been in a cave. I feel like, well, like working on a Dark Night of Soul, right? So you've been working on yourself, I think, and yeah, it's time for you to come out. Your light is shining bright. You need to bring that light out into the world and let people know, that you have learned what you needed to learn in order to come out. In order to go after this harvest season and start planting. I feel like you have done some work on yourself when it comes to this. And again, this would be you coming out. You coming out and doing something else, doing something new. And if you've been working on Dark Night of Soul, maybe you've been isolating, and maybe this person that becomes the instigator, you might have been isolating with them. It could be a situation of misery loves company. That can be the situation why this person is trying to throw a monkey wrench and you going and starting to do stuff and starting to live your life, right? So that can definitely be part of what's going on here when it comes to instigators, that you've been spending time with them. Maybe this is somebody that you live with or whatever, and now you're going to come out of you're going to come out of that cave. You're going to start exploring stuff with your new light, and this person probably does not like that. Let's see what the poke cards had to say here. The lovers, okay. Yeah, I think you're going to make a commitment. I think you're going to make a commitment to this harvest. I really do. And if not, this card's saying that you should make that commitment. I don't think this is anything to do with like a new lover or anything like that. I think that this is a love for whatever you've learned during that Dark Night of the Soul and whatever you're going to learn while planting these seeds and learning more about business and whatnot and sticking to it. I think think you're going to make a very strong commitment to it, or you should, or the cards are saying that you should make a very strong commitment to your past efforts and stick in there this time. Remember that the first 5 years of any kind of business, you don't make shit. And that goes for anything. The first 5 years of running a YouTube channel, you might not, get the hits that you want until you learn all the trade, the trades that go with it. So stick to it, learn as much as you can, make as much wares or videos or whatever that you can, and just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it until you get to that goal that you want to get to, okay? So there you go. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next bonus reading. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.